So what we want to do is connect our email domain. And here you'll see, in the same respect that we had with the website domain, is we need a specific subdomain to use that's not directly associated to our main one. Usually this is a good practice to do if you're trying to test out or send any outreach to people who aren't your typical or your current customers. Usually if you have a separate domain, you can also use that as well. But let's go ahead and click into the Connect Email button from that getting started guide, from that quick start. And what we want to do now is click into the dedicated domain and IP. And from here, we can click add domain to add our own custom domain. And as we saw before with our with the other domain, is we need to go ahead and create a domain, a subdomain, not your main one, because again, this is something that is going to add new records to if you have access to do it yourself. Otherwise, go ahead and, for the sake of this, it might be something you want to use for a subdomain like email.yourcompany.com, or it might be like message or message to, whatever makes sense for you for the email specifically. Or you can put mail.yourcompany.com. Totally up to you. But if you type in email.yourcompany.com, go ahead and click add and verify. And if you are not going to connect it yourself automatically, what you can do instead is go ahead and copy and share the records that are going to show up on the next page, specifically for your web person, whoever takes care of adding those to your account. So you might need to, let's say, back up on this next page here and just see what pulls up. We'll try one more time. I may have done a fictitious email here. So let me go ahead and try one more time. Email2.sellconvertclean.com. I'm going to try this out as an example. And it should prompt me to connect it automatically, or I can click, for the sake of this, I'm going to click add record manually. And then you can go ahead and either click back or click verify records. But from here, you'll be able to see everything in the list that we need to share with your web person, whoever handles your domain, handles your that access to that. You can go ahead and copy and paste these, or take a snapshot. Everything should be in screen for them to be able to copy and paste exactly what they need to put in for the records. Even if you don't understand the language, just take a snapshot of this whole thing and let them know, hey, I need to add some new records to get my quoting tool tied together or connected. They'll know what to do. And then once it's done, asking them to let you know, and then you can go ahead and click verify. It might take one or two tries to kind of jump back and forth and click verify. But essentially what you're trying to get is all of these things in green. Basically, it talks back and forth to each record and checks to see if it's valid, if it's set up the right way. And then from there, once everything is green, it should pass back and have everything good to go with this domain. And that will be the default that is used going forward.